Have you ever noticed how some people your age look decades younger, while others seem much older? You attend a high school reunion and someone who's 50 looks 35, while another looks 65. I experienced this recently at my own reunion and it made me wonder, what makes the difference? Today I'm going to share something that goes far beyond appearance. This is about something that will completely transform your quality of life. 10 or 20 years from now. It's the shocking truth that your muscle mass determines how fast you age. A 15-year study from Harvard Medical School revealed something incredible. After 10 years, the health status of high muscle groups versus low muscle groups was like comparing different generations. This difference becomes even more dramatic after age 50. You've seen this yourself, right? Some people in their 60s hike mountains effortlessly, while others the same age struggle to leave their homes. This isn't just about exercising a bit more. It's about how well you've managed your body's most important asset, your muscle. Here's the critical fact you need to know. Starting in your 30s, you naturally lose about 1% of your muscle mass every year. Without intervention, that's 8% by your 40s, and over 15% by your 50s. According to research from the University of Copenhagen, between ages 50 and 70, people lose an average of more than 30% of their muscle mass. Imagine 1/3 of your body's muscle simply disappearing. But here's what's truly remarkable. This rate of loss varies dramatically between individuals. Some people maintain their 40s muscle mass into their 70s, while others drop to 70s levels by their 50s. What creates this massive difference? McMaster University in Canada tracked 2,000 people for 10 years, and the results were more surprising than anyone expected. The high muscle group maintained metabolic function at 20s levels, even after 10 years. Blood sugar control, cholesterol levels, blood pressure. Almost every indicator resembled young adults. Meanwhile, the low muscle group had a 73% higher diabetes rate and cardiovascular disease risk increased by 2.4 times. This isn't just about health. Your entire quality of life changes. I know someone who just turned 68. He walks 30 minutes every morning and does simple strength training 3 times a week. Last year during his checkup, his doctor was amazed. His muscle mass was at late 40s levels. He still plays soccer with his grandchildren and travels freely. Climbing stairs is effortless for him. But here's what's truly amazing. Muscle doesn't just provide strength. Recent research shows muscle is your body's largest endocrine organ. What does that mean? Your muscles secrete over 100 bioactive substances. These substances, called myokines, regulate your entire body's health. Particularly, a substance called irisin secreted by muscles is remarkable. This substance helps create new brain cells. That's why people with higher muscle mass have significantly lower dementia rates. The National Institute on Aging found that elderly people in the top 25% for muscle mass had a 62% lower dementia rate than those in the bottom 25%. Another shocking fact is that muscle is the most important organ for regulating blood sugar. When you eat food, your blood sugar rises. At that moment, muscles absorb about 80% of that blood sugar and use it for energy. But what happens when muscle mass decreases? With nowhere to absorb blood sugar, it stays elevated. This is the direct path to diabetes. Research shows that a 10% decrease in muscle mass increases diabetes risk by 14%. That's not all. Muscle has a tremendous impact on your immune system. Research from Sweden's Karolinska Institute found that people with higher muscle mass recover from infections more than twice as fast. During the COVID-19 pandemic, patients with more muscle mass had significantly lower rates of severe illness. This is because muscle stores and supplies amino acids needed to create immune cells. So now for the question you're most curious about. How can you effectively maintain and build muscle? Here's good news. Muscle can still be built even as you age. Countless studies show muscle mass increases even when people start strength training in their 80s. First and most important is protein intake. Your body's muscles are made from protein. So adequate protein intake is essential. But here's the key point. As you age, muscle synthesis efficiency drops even with the same protein amount. So you need more protein than when you were young. While WHO recommends 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, after 50, you need at least 1.2 grams, and after 65, up to 1.5 grams. For example, if you weigh 60 kilograms, you need at least 72 grams of protein daily. That's equivalent to 12 eggs. Of course, I'm not saying eat only eggs. Include various protein sources like chicken breast, fish, tofu, and legumes. Especially important is getting enough protein at breakfast. After overnight fasting, your body absorbs protein most efficiently in the morning. Second is strength training. Many people only walk or jog. While cardio is important, building muscle absolutely requires strength training. But don't worry, you don't need to go to a gym and lift heavy weights. There are plenty of exercises you can do at home. The easiest and most effective exercise is squats. Simply sitting down and standing up from a chair repeatedly is enough. 3 times a day, 10 repetitions each time. If it's difficult at first, hold the armrests. Once comfortable, do it without holding anything. This simple exercise effectively trains the large muscles in your thighs and buttocks. Another recommended exercise is wall push-ups. If floor push-ups are too hard, use a wall. Stand 1 step away from the wall. Place your hands on it, and repeatedly bend and straighten your arms. Do this 3 times daily, 10 repetitions each, to strengthen your arms, chest, and shoulder muscles. Third is vitamin D. Recent research has revealed something amazing. Without adequate vitamin D, muscles don't build well, no matter how much you exercise. Vitamin D acts as a hormone that directly regulates muscle cell growth. Yet about 90% of people are vitamin D deficient. Vitamin D is produced in your skin through sunlight exposure. Just 15 to 20 minutes daily of exposing your arms and legs to sunlight is enough. However, during winter or for those who spend much time indoors, supplements are a good option. About 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily is appropriate. However, excessive intake can cause side effects, so consult with your doctor before taking supplements. Fourth is adequate sleep. Many people overlook this, but muscles aren't built during exercise. They're built while you sleep. Exercise stimulates muscles, but actual muscle growth happens during sleep, especially during deep sleep stages. Growth hormone is secreted to repair damaged muscles and build new ones. You need at least 7 hours of sleep daily. Without proper sleep, no matter how hard you exercise, muscles won't build. They might even break down. Sleep quality matters too. Avoid overeating 2 hours before bed. Keep your bedroom temperature around 18 to 20 degrees, and reduce smartphone use before sleep. Fifth is stress management. Stress triggers cortisol hormone secretion, which breaks down muscle. Under chronic stress, muscles won't grow despite exercise and might even decrease. Relaxation activities like meditation, yoga, or walking help. But here's a crucial warning. Excessive exercise can actually be harmful. Especially as you age, recovery takes longer. So don't be too ambitious from the start. Overworking joints or ligaments can prevent exercise for months, during which muscles decrease even more. Start with low intensity and gradually increase. If muscle soreness is severe or lasts more than 2 days after exercise, the intensity is too high and needs adjustment. Also, those with chronic conditions, especially heart disease or high blood pressure, must consult a doctor before starting exercise. Now let me give you a 7-day action plan. Days 1 through 3 are for assessing your current state. Track your daily protein intake. 1 egg has about 6 grams, 1 block of tofu, about 20 grams, and 100 grams of chicken breast, about 23 grams of protein. Also, feel how difficult it is to stand from a chair 10 times. This is your starting point. Days 4 through 7 are the action phase. Add 2 eggs or half a block of tofu to breakfast daily. For lunch and dinner, eat palm-sized portions of lean meat or fish. And 3 times daily, before breakfast, lunch, and dinner, do 10 chair squats. It's okay to hold the armrests at first. After just 1 week, you'll definitely feel your legs getting stronger. After these 7 days, create your own routine. Morning stretching for 5 minutes, 10 squats, protein-rich breakfast, 10-minute walk after lunch, 10 wall push-ups before dinner, and in bed before 11 p.m. This simple routine is enough. After 3 months, you'll definitely discover a transformed you. Everything I've shared today is scientifically verified. These are results from decades of research by world-class institutions like Harvard, Copenhagen, and McMaster. Now the choice is yours. Do you want to live a healthy, vibrant life, even 10 years from now? Then start today. I sincerely support your healthy future. If this video helped you, please subscribe and like. Share this precious information with your family and friends too. Preparing for a healthy old age together creates greater strength. In the next video, I'll share detailed information about the best foods for building muscle. Stay tuned. Thank you.